Mr. Zed Lloyd, good afternoon to you, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon, brother. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Glad you're feeling well and healed from the cold. Nice to have you.
I'm
Yeah,
getting there.
man.
I'm getting there. But there seems to be a buzz, Mr. Lloyd, as it relates to this electoral reform activity taking place there sometime on the 18th or 19th, 18th. I think to be
19th,
9th,
19th.
the 19th. Yes, sir. And we've been hearing some discussion taking place as to what you guys, in terms of the diaspora and locally, are getting together to, of course, inform the country and to make this an event activity outside of Parliament or before Parliament, when that day comes. As to the objective, tell me why.
Well, here's the thing, Matt. For over and over, we see this Dominican government has this idea of catching people with their pants down. It seems to be like a standard, sort of their forte. And this thing was sneaked on the carnival. By the time it came out of carnival, we knew folks wouldn't be ready. We knew the manpower wasn't there. We knew the organizational thing wasn't there. Boss was involved in mass camp. This is happening, carnival happening, that one. So electoral reform was going to come again with 20 people in front of Parliament. We couldn't let that happen this time around. You see, the issue of electoral reform is too critical for it to have 20 people in front of Parliament. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
And so we decided that we were going to pool our resources the best we could out here in the diaspora and give our brothers and sisters a hand, because there is spirit, there is intent, there is all those things. But Dominica, it is small businesses don't have nothing to give. Big man I call in and they're telling me they're off. And there is brethren, fellas that will give me money and they're telling me they're off. Businessmen, So you know what time it is. So we know the resources are not on the ground to fight Roosevelt Skerrit in a hand-to-hand combat. And so we decided that we are going to try to help put some resources on there so that this fight can be evened out, because we are very much convinced that Dominica is at a point of people are, there's discontent beyond the electoral reform. There's discontent. There's discontent on electricity. There's discontent on people not getting, locals not getting employed. There's discontent on health across the board. There's just a general sense of discontent in the country. You understand? And so we feel that the reason why the people do not express that discontent is two. The resources are limited. The organizations do not properly advertise. There's not enough organizational structure on the ground. And there is a sense of fear in the country. And so March 19th is where we get a chance to address all that. All of that. All of us together. We get to show Roosevelt Skerrit we fear no more. We fear no more. That's number one. And number two, we get to tell Roosevelt Skerrit that we want an electoral reform process that is controlled by the people and by the commission and done the right way in the interest of the people, not in the interest of he and Blackmore. We are dating that because they have 18 seats in Parliament, they can just do what the hell they want with us and tell us that is electoral reform. Electoral reform is not a governmental process, man. It's a process of the people, controlled by the people, decided by the people, and then voted by the government. You understand? This thing going back to front in Dominica. So we're not going to stand out there no more and let nothing go back.
So you're not convinced, Mr. Lloyd, that Mr. Roosevelt Skerrit is prepared to give the people the genuine electoral reform?
Mr. Skerrit is prepared to give the people him and Blackmore's electoral reform. If he was prepared to give the people electoral reform, the Electoral Reform Commission would be working. Duncan, instead of sitting down going in Calypso and playing committee on Calypso, would be talking to the people about our laws and our plans. You understand? It just doesn't make sense. That's not the government's input. That is not the government's job. The job that Blackmore and Roosevelt Skerrit are taking on electoral reform is anti-constitutional. You understand? So beyond this thing of whether it's this, and they have this thing like it's a political partition. So they're not even talking to the people, They're talking against UWP, and they're not talking to us, We're having a political conversation in Dominica, absent of the citizenry because of this partitioning. That's not going to work on March 19th. We're going to pull ourselves together and we're going to organize our people. We started with, that's why there's a board. It's intentional. It's created. It's not like accident. You understand? And on Thursday, we're going to meet because we need resources to pull this thing off. We got to get buses to our people in the countryside. We have to make sure there's water, there's food, there's what and communication. We have trucks going along the countryside spreading the word because Q doesn't get full coverage. You understand? We're going to do this thing how people do protests. And we're going to execute it, and our people are going to turn up because people are fed up. They're fed up. And so that is the plan. Tuesday, Thursday afternoon. We want to thank Mr. G, thank you. We get to purchase that 2 hours on Thursday. I mean, it's prime time. You have to pay for it. It costs a penny. But we get to have that. We get to have Matt. We get to have board. So we get to have maybe Pastor Rodney, maybe Sister Rosie, maybe Lofty, Adelaide and myself out here. We get to have people that we're going to make an appeal and we're going to raise some money. That we're going to just support our people. It's as simple as that, because we keep saying, but they don't do it. They don't do it. I'm telling you, it's resources and organization. The people are ready to deal with Roosevelt Skerritt.
But I heard Mr. Roosevelt Skerritt saying recently, and I'm sure you must have heard him too, yes, you want electoral reform, but every time he's prepared to give it to you, you're sort of shifting the goalposts. How do you comment to that?
It is not his place to give it. That's what I'm telling. That's the fundamental. I trying to tell you on the whole fundamental conversation. The man them have the thing back to front. They have the thing back to front. It is not the government's place to give us electoral reform. We are the determinants of our electoral reform. That is how it's supposed to run. It is disrespectful for Blackmore to be coming to radio and telling man we will give that. That's what all you can get. Who is Blackmore? That's what all you can get. It's not what all you can get, boy. The position has to be in the hands of the people, and we make decisions on our electoral reform process. Fundamental. So what we have in Dominica is a relationship of disrespect between governance and citizens. And
so you're saying Roosevelt Skerritt is basically disrespecting the people, yes?
Yeah, man. There's no respect and on all things. Roosevelt Skerritt just come and saying he talking to our opposition. We don't have a people conversation with our government, bro. That's madness. We don't get to talk about our heat. We don't get to talk about our light bill. We don't get to talk about our job thing. We don't get to talk even about our environment. Look at the gardens. We don't get to talk about those things that are heritage to us. The government just feel like they have a power over the opposition. They have how much seats, and like with their plantation. Yo, I tell you all you fellas, March 19, we're shifting that dynamic. Straight up.
So
people, Thursday afternoon.
Thursday afternoon. All right.
Come and support us, make a contribution. You understand? And let us do this thing. People, we're not no corporate, we're not no selling passport, we're not no nothing. Just straight up roots business. Dominica people thing, our heart and our thing, and let's empower our citizens down there to take a stand on the Roosevelt Skerritt. But what happened to Mister? With time we'll let the world boss know who's the boss in Dominica. Straight up. That's how I see it.
I had a conversation this morning, Mr. Lloyd, and everybody seemed to be, a lot of people text me and basically said it's time for Roosevelt Skerritt to go.
Yeah, man. And that's the people's choice, That's the people's choice, For me, what is most important, Matt, those things are for the people to decide. But you know what is most important for me? Dominicans, we've lost a sense of we cornered, man. We cornered. We know we have the thing and we cornered. We have this fear that has overtaken us. No, we can't live like that, man. That's stress. That's lupus. That's all kind of thing. Sickness that is. We need to. You see how we free up carnival time? We're supposed to be free up 365 days in the year in Dominica like that. But nice things, policeman guarding us and not have no military thing and man want to beat man for signing up hand. We're done with that, man. It's time for us to let Roosevelt Skerritt know, brethren. It's we that employ you. We that employ you. And you have to listen to us. You have to listen to us or else. Straight up.
All right, Mr. Zed Lloyd, looking forward to Thursday afternoon from 1 to 3.
Yeah, man. Just come and support us, man. Just give the resources. Once we have the resources, it's over.
Okay.
It's over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You. Well, bless to you. The question remains, are you prepared to stand, huh? 142, hello, talk to me.
Not if it is better, I have to go to it. I will stand.
You will stand, Blue. You will stand.
Sometimes we have a thing about us. We sweat. When comfort to stand up, we say, yeah, and we're not standing up.
So they're talking too much, Blue. They're talking too much.
Not we have to get up. Dominica doesn't belong to Roosevelt Skerritt. Nobody wills the country to Roosevelt Skerritt. And he's not the one that's supposed to be telling people nothing about electoral reform. Why are we the only country in the Caribbean have to be fighting a man to give us electoral reform, Papa Bontier? We want to vote complete, complete registering and the proper voting card for the people of Dominica. You know, letting people living in all about the place. They come and they register when they hear for carnival, and when they run back here to vote. Hell no, that should be happening. People have to be living in the damn country, register to vote. And when they register to vote, then you can vote as a man or from St. Christ. You live in St. Christ, you can go up to men and USA to vote you as a damn US citizen. You can't do that. You have to vote in that city, and with Christians, steady living in the address, you live there. That's why you have to vote in St. Christ. But you have to tell you come in Dominica 12 times. He's a Dominican citizen. I'm a Dominican citizen too. And he can't go and vote in New Jersey. Why he have to come to vote in New Jersey? He have to live in New Jersey, and it is living in. He have to re-register there. You can't talk his shit on the radio to you all the damn time. That thing should stop. And we have to compliment Zed for putting his foot in his money where his mouth is to stand up with the people of Dominica. Thank you for doing that, my boy. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Enough talking. Time for action.
Enough talking, time for action. Will you stand? Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you? Yeah?
Hey, Mr. Pelton, blessed day to you. What's up, bro?
Blessed day to you too, yes.
I see. Anyway, Matt, what people standing up?
Well, I hope so. I hope so.
When will be the second and third reading now, Matt? Thursday now?
On the 19th of March.
Oh, so Thursday this week, people standing.
No, people are saying, we asked I feel the committee is asking people to stand and give their contribution so, you can, build awareness and get buses to bring the people down to town to protest. That's basically what it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Matt, I want to give thanks to all those who have tried. We have not failed. Bloodied but not bowed, according to the saying goes, Matt. Matt, we have exhausted the educational process. And the people automatically, and I said it, the collective commonality that's going to bring unity is poverty. And collectively we have been impoverished, Matt, if I may say. I don't know Matt, you understand anything I said, Matt?
I understand every word.
Okay, I see. So, Matt, mobilization and organization, that's the focus. I do not think people need more education. What we need is mobilization and organization. I hear them talk about food, eat and drinks, and music. We did not contaminate or pollute the mental and political landscape. That's what they have done. So to meet the people where they are, to get young people to show some interest and being, Matt, you've heard the latest of edutainment, Matt?
I haven't heard that one yet. No.
Well, you just used that already. Edutainment, to be entertained and educated simultaneously at the same time.
Okay.
The most effective form of, let me see, Matt, education or influence is in a subconscious state. You're unaware that you're being influenced. So you don't even have a choice to say, well, me, I don't want to learn from that, Can you imagine you being influenced and you're unaware, Matt? And that's what's happening to on a global scale. It is, how they call it now, social engineering. That's what's happening in Dominica. We are being socially engineered and in a subconscious state and deliberate and verbally as well. We have heard, to pull, go to hell is not your damn business, no law, no constitution. That is the obvious social engineering. But there is a subtle social engineering, Matt. The impoverishment of the people and have all your little nice daughters and sons go to politicians and passport sellers, let them ride them like donkey, use them as drug mule and money laundering mule. So, Matt, I am advising focus on mobilization and the other one, what I said mobilization and organization. Q95 have a limited reach. I listen to Zed talking about all where transport will go. I hope it can be effective enough. Go out there, inform the people, tell them there will be transportation, there will be eats and drinks. We have Vivian Finger for tomat.
I don't know that one. I don't know that part.
No, but we need Vivian Finger for that's what the parliamentarians say that drag the young people left, right, and center. We don't want to drag them. We want to walk them into resisting. Not can you play a little piece of Pakiteo Puedo no. Please, Mark.
I'll try.
Thank you.
I'll try that. I'll try that. Yes.
We get our reform.
And the question remains: are you prepared to stand? The 19th is D-Day, yeah? Somebody says, man, all you need in Rosa is 4,000 people. 4,000 people you need. Hello, talk to me. I saw so many people for the carnival for CO. But are you prepared to stand up for your rights? Hello, talk to me, yes? Sorry. Hello, talk to me, yes?
What's up, my boy? What's up?
How you doing? How you doing?
Well, I hear and I always listening and I trying to be on track, you understand? And I don't come to waste time because I know no nonsense policy. Mr. Scary, I am calling on you again. You promised Matt to put all these things together. But up to now, you have reached. Mr. Blackmore, I haven't heard you shouting out about Carnival, how it was, how the security, and how it's not doing. Electoral reform is the best thing, not deform. What you're giving us now is deform. You're mashing up the whole entire nation. Mr. Sterrick, I'm calling on you. Please, I beg you, before the 19th, again, I am asking you to have a family reunion conversation in the few winter park, which you have hijacked only for few. All sports is dead, and the whole theme of it is electoral reform. Mr. Kerry, you are the Prime Minister. You're supposed to give the money for electoral reform, not coming on the radio station and believing that you are the boss. Mr. Kerry, I've never raised like that. My mother taught me to work for pennies and do not steal. And anytime I steal, she would have beat me on my fingers. Mr. Kerry, I am calling on you. Please, Larissa, look at Kerry. Talk to him. Look at the security guards. They are not there for you. I say that. All right? You are there to work for the country and to let the people eat what they're supposed to eat. Food on their table, not beg. So, Mr. Kerry, I'm calling on you before you go to the House of Parliament. Lead the people. Hear the voices of the people who say yes and who say no, because Dominica is not yours. And what I expect from you, I am not seeing it. Mrs. Kerry, I beg you, please, in closing, help Dominica.
Just on a note there, remember for a few weeks we've been talking about the road in Antrim. Traffic alert. A container truck, a container trailer is stuck after the Wasco in the Springfield and Antrim area. Anyone heading to Port Saint Roseau or to Roseau will need to pass through Cochrane and Warner.
Electoral reform is essential.
Again, traffic alert. A container trailer is stuck after the Wasco in Springfield and Antrim. Anyone heading to Port Saint or Roseau will need to pass through Cochrane or Warner, okay? I just got a picture there from MO News. So that container truck is stuck there. So please be guided accordingly. If you're traveling through Springfield, Please use Cochrane or Warner.
Don't take the light, please. Please.
Somebody reports, man, True Dominica as its electoral commission body, which is assigned to run and manage the process of elections. Not one DLP, UWP, or any other body. The people must call on its members to present a report, especially the chairperson. Mr. Duncan Stowe, you are the chairperson. The people want to hear from you, not even one report from the commission since 2019.
You should perform your duty. How long before we get our reform? We have some election.
On the telephone 155, talk to me. Yes?
Yeah, Matt, just quickly, I went there for my water on Sunday, Matt, and I see, and Matt, something have to happen there with some heavy vehicle. Because that road is going down, Matt, gradually, Matt, unsuspectingly, well, to those zombies that is in Dominica, but I'm seeing something have to happen there. Matt, just quickly, Matt, everybody with the private vehicle, Matt, you hear me saying lately there, love, life, light, healing, joy, gratitude, courage, and sacrifice, Matt? In all of it, take courage and sacrifice. You can live love, life, light, healing, joy, gratitude, because some of us can be in grades. I understand that. But what I'm saying, people, can you imagine 50 years down the road, you're being kicked left, right, and center by the Chinese that are very aggressive and violent, and their hands are directly, literally involved in the electoral process. All the brainstorming, the think tank, and all of that, Matt. The Chinese are right there with scary. That is what we call, Matt, in football, nana do. Sweet food, Matt, you're beating 4-5 man, and nobody not to put a nasty tackle on you, even if they get a yellow card or red card to stop you. You understand that language, man?
I understand.
That's what is happening in Dominica. The Chinese are just beating everybody. Scaring herself is the referee, and he's saying, it don't matter what the Chinese do to us. Remember when Black Wagon get the fella to apologize to a Chinese that violated him. He fired a blow at the Chinese. The Chinese dropped the thing, or he jumped and he fell and he hurt himself. So the guy never hit him, you know. Black Wagon get him and at his home and brought to the Chinese and have him apologize to the Chinese. Every Chinese in Dominica seems to have diplomatic immunity. They are exempted where our laws are concerned, Matt. And any little thing, our people dying in police custody, Matt, we have to be more militant and more vigilant. You see, I hear about my brother, unfortunately, in a little situation and a man died. How easy we kill one another. And we have everybody kicking us left, right, and center. These are the enemies of the state. Focus on them, people. Thank you.
Yes, speaking veteran, the doctor again. Sister, all I'm calling on for the police department, they could be there when the people are protesting because the people have the right to protest as long as they're not destroying properties or causing harm to people. But if it's their right to protest for the ills that this government is doing, so they can be there. It's not a problem. So give the people their right to protest. Support the people. It's for their benefit and their children. Because how many police individual like was in the police department and that's retired right now? You know? So things have to change. And we're doing that, and this is happening for their own interests, for a better Dominica. This have to stop, man. This man cannot be there for 25 years and look at the condition of the country, man. So I'm asking for the police for their support and rally with the people for a better Dominica, my brother. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
You know our country loves to spend the money, sir. Stay in your lane. Frustrated and tired. Dominican have taken all they can take. Give us reform before the fall outbreak. The people know of who was brigade. May 29 and blood that was there. So if you don't deliver for what he paid, that fool was there.
Don't take the life, please. Please.
All right, Dominica, we'll be right back. We'll be right back after this. Stick around, Dominica. Stick around.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. We're on stock, supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meat, prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh your one stop.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon to you. Yes?
Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Long time, man.
Okay. Long time.
Man, what's going on with that electoral reform in Dominica, man, is really a disgrace. Because the Labour Party, man, they have set narrative as UWP versus Roosevelt Skerrit, man. And that is one of the main problems where people are divided. But electoral reform is not a political party issue. It's an issue of fairness and justice. But even Roosevelt Skerrit, you have to wonder why they doesn't want an equal playing field. Why they don't want to win fairly. That's what the people are saying. It's not a edge for the UWP or for Freedom Party or for Roosevelt Skerrit. How come is Roosevelt Skerrit that is in charge of electoral reform when our laws clearly stipulate that the electoral commission shall be independent, is an independent body, man. And it's really a disgrace. And honestly, man, me personally, that's why I take a sabbatical. Because it's really frustrating and it's really a bunch of nonsense. And Dominican have to make a, some of us will have to go jail, some of us will have to die. So you have to make up your mind what is important to you. What will you sacrifice to? Because Roosevelt Skerrit knows if he lose political power, man, he in a lot of crap. You understand? Because this is about our laws, our constitution, about fairness, about equality, about everybody getting a chance to represent the country. Why people can't understand that, man? Huh? Because they're depending on a bunch of thieves, a bunch of criminals that dictating they are above the law and dominant. Man, I done. I listen, man. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 449-3095, 449-3096, 449-3097. Hello on the telephone, yes? Oh, sorry about that, sir. Sorry about that. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. Feel free to call us back, okay? Feel free to call us back.
Company Limited. We manufacture high-quality roofing sheets, 24 gauge in different colors, also to customer specifications. That's right, whatever length you want. Aluminum seamless guttering. We also sell PRC mesh, steel rods in all sizes, breach caps, fencing wire, and fencing poles. Free estimates for guttering, galvanized sheets, and fencing wire. Quality products at the lowest prices island-wide. Rice and Company Limited, located at Cateville Industrial Site, Shed 1A, just before the Old Mill Cultural Center. Call us today at 617-2468 or 615-0178. Rice and Company Limited, built for living, built for life.
Dominicans, enjoy your property, protect your property. You homeowner and businessman, protect your property, enjoy your property. Can't wait for the hurricane, can't wait till you flood again, can't wait till your roof fly out and all your business coming out. Remember, no insurance company will insure your property when a storm is approaching. Get ahead of the hurricane season. Insure with a company who gives you the assurance of payment for your valid claim. Come speak with us today at the New India Assurance Company Limited, upstairs AC Shillingford and Company Limited, 24 King George Street, Roseau. Bring along an up-to-date valuation from a qualified engineer and get insured today.
Something good. Something good.
Fantastic news from Eaststar Trading Limited, presenting yet another top quality, unbeatably priced product brought in especially for you. Just receive world-class clear brand can tuna in chunks and flakes, available in sunflower oil and brine. Prices start as low as $2.95 per can. Yes, you heard right. Clear brand canned tuna, perfect for delicious dishes at home, in restaurants and hotels. Shop and save today on world-class clear brand tuna, available at Eaststar Trading Limited. Eaststar Trading Limited, working hard every day to make a difference for you.
Something good.
Your side woman Alika Brooks. Her man Alika Brooks. But she telling you she want a BBL. But most importantly, you cannot say bottom on the radio. So NDFD is giving best business loans up to $20,000, and here's how you can get yours. You working a 9 to 5? Yes, sweet. You can get up to $10,000. True, now boy. Your business must be registered. You have to be employed for 18 months. Salary deduction only. No guarantor required. You're getting a free add-on DNO for 1 month. 100 free business cards. No, but really and truly, what again you want? So what about the 20,000? It's the same thing, except you must provide business records. And that's for people who are self-employed. Call them or WhatsApp them 275-6859. Go and get your BBL. You deserve it.
$206. Are you there on the telephone? Sorry. The question remains, yes. Protest action planned for Thursday the 19th. On Monday the 19th. Are you prepared to stand? Hello, yes. What's that?
Yes.
Hello? Hello? She's talking to me and talking to somebody else. Focus, okay?
Good afternoon. And good afternoon to the Dominican people. I hope everybody's doing good. Mart, really and truly, what's going on? I mean, what's going on? The people, the Dominican people, my people, I'm asking you guys to come together. The division, that's what kills you. The division. If you want to get this monkey off your back, you have to put up a united front. This is what's needed. When you take your power back, this monkey has no power over you anymore to hurt you in any way because you just took your power back. So those of you who often think of victimization, or if I go to a meeting, I'll be victimized. Or if I do this, if I even go to vote and I vote them, I will be victimized. Take that power back. It's just fear that is crippling you. You are thinking of things that will not even happen, but you are thinking negatively. I do not understand that every other Caribbean country is able to do this but Dominica. And every other Caribbean country, excluding Venezuela and Cuba, there were change of governments. What is wrong with my people? What is wrong with my country, Dominica? Roosevelt Scarrett. I mean, why is it that you are the only one? Where are the commissioners? Where are the commissioners, sir? Where are the commissioners? You know what? Some way, somehow, this is going to come to an end. Based on what is going on right now with China and America, and, Cuba is involved as well, because there's also some information out there with Caribbean leaders and their families, that there should be no more connection with Cuba in terms of getting help, especially in the medical field, to the Caribbean leaders. If you're not going to allow Mr. Roosevelt Scarrett, the people of Dominica, to make the change that they well deserve, some way, somehow, something else will change. I'm just saying. Have a good afternoon, everybody.
Hello, yes.
Man,
Yes.
good afternoon, man.
Good afternoon to
I
you.
tried to get you this morning. It was so bad. So anyway, I will forget what I was going to say this morning. Man, I am sitting in my home meditating.
Uh-huh.
There's two lawyers on Mr. Skerritt's side, and there's two lawyers now, not you, one lawyer on the opposition. How many people we have for the opposition? The people that it have to do with electoral reform.
Two.
Two, so
You mean
two.
you mean the lawyers? No, we have one lawyer and one lawyer in training. Not a full
Okay,
lawyer.
okay, that's little good. But we have two on the government side.
Yes.
Have you ever heard them say, let me discuss how I discuss with the Dominicans?
No.
So they just sit down throwing money, writing what they want, not talking to nobody, because they're bigger than Jesus, and everybody in Dominica does. Matt, I am living in my house for 20 plus years in Roseau, and up to now, my name is in Margaret. I'm not going nowhere to change my name. We did a re-registration thing and put everything in order. We are very deceitful in Dominica, and some people are not dogs, and some are people, and I'm angry. I'm not going nowhere to change them. They have to go back my home, find out how I live in. If I'm hungry, if I'm not hungry, I am not seeing nobody doing nothing. That only spirit are talking. What kind of nonsense is this? And they join their salary. No man only let me down. The 12 on the left side, the two lawyers only let me down. Bad. I have no faith. Have a blessed day in Jesus. Bye-bye.
Have a blessed day. Correction. All the members of the commission on the Labour Party side are lawyers, all lawyers, and two on the Dominican, the opposition side is Wayne James and Mr. Hillary Shillenford. So it's 3-2. Okay. I'll talk to him on the telephone. Yes, so all lawyers on on the government side. Yes,
But
Lena.
you know,
Yes, sorry. Mm-hmm.
the papers are supposed to be going to be read in Parliament. You know that it's out already. That the members of the opposition got a hand on it, so at least we know what that is inside there. That's not today Tuesday. That should be out already because it's they that know what they're doing. That should be out already, and we're not hearing anything. What are the opposition members doing? They said that that we have in Parliament there. It's time for them to get up and do something for the people. Get them documents and give it to the people. What happened to the documents Carrie said was going to get from
OAS.
What happened to that?
Mm-hmm.
Matt?
Well, he said he would make it public. He haven't made it public, so he hasn't made it public yet.
Boy. No, there's something wrong. If Dominicans were not fighting for labor, workers, we're fighting for Dominica. That's who we're fighting for. Our country. And it's time that all you Dominican young people stand up. We will come with all you. Even if we have to create, we need all you the young people, so all you we fighting. So all you not to go back the front, the side, and people to go and look like the parrot for Rosos Hotel all you.
Mm-hmm.
Or you send all your country and make all your money. Don't tell all you drink, smoke 2 ounces of weed. No. All you take all your own money. And that's the only one you can do it by standing up and fight for your country. Like all other young people doing around the world. Stand up for your country, young people. Stand up because Dominica doesn't belong to Roosevelt Carey. Or you in a monkey ring when it comes to Dominica. Anything that you do, police will hold on. See what happened to the man's son the other day. What happened to him? He was in Dominica. I'm choking.
Take it easy, Blue. Drink some water. I think it was Sparrow who said they like it so. You may like it so, it's sweet.
I won't be involved in this election. I don't know that already. I want fame. Plus, I ain't looking for fortune again. All I'm saying is that you pay close attention to the many problems we all face from dawn to dawn. You're intelligent, I think, and you should face issues. But you're behaving like a moron, cussing me for where I'm born, but you pipe and handle water. You pay too much for butter. Take this deep and go. The terrible school system is such a bloody problem. Take this deep and go. Agriculture's in a state, planning is inadequate. Take this deep and go. The northern and southern idol into kingpins above all we know. We like it so.
You like it so, it's sweet.
Anything that's wrong, go put it right. Georgie Porgy tell me the other night. So instead of displaying impatience, pull yourself and give the fella a chance. How the hell you could say, oh, and I'll go do better. But we send you back Grenada, you're not wrong. Me and Georgie going to put it right together. We have freeness and freedom. Plenty roti, plenty wrong. Hospitals have no limit. This wrong paper they're using. Let this leave and go. Public transportation is an abomination. Let this leave and go. Well, food, clothes, and rent is food. Cost of living gone through the roof. Take this leave and go. Classified information for personal gain is common. We know, but we like it so.
Oh boy, Franklin's enjoying that song. Long time, Franklin. Long time.
Long time. Yeah.
Called Steel Beam.
Need psychiatry to be them bourgeois people more okay. Me afraid to tell you straight to your face. You back in a jacket in a heart. Georgie say all you ain't getting one damn sleep. Oh, and I come out to mama guy. And go cats I say, how are you going to feel the heat? If they think to approach is high, that's political suicide. We have no house, so it's what living with cockroach and rat. Let this thing be my fault. It's just flowing over you.
Somebody says Dominic is under a very wicked spell, an evil spell. The people are afraid, and it's fear that has them doing nothing. But that too will soon end.
It's plenty sexual favors to be attended. Walk out with love, but we like it so.
Somebody's on my telephone. Good afternoon to you. We like it so. It's sweet. Hello? Yes?
I don't like it, so we want that song on November 19 for the speaker to play by the parliament.
Oh, you want that song?
Oh, yes. You want that song.
Okay.
Thank you.
If they have a single thing you could say, would make me abandon my body, say, no still be more fun on top of my head. Sparrow eyes are being empty like dead. Buddy, you may be shocked when I tell you this. Hudson Phillips is a Yankee CIA. The whole of Buena is only communists. They take carnival away and make people work each day. It's yes, you win a union and can't get recognition. Take your state people go. The unemployment levy murdering everybody. Take your state people go. Children come out of college, below elementary knowledge. Take your state people go. We're grieving with frustration through maladministration. We know, but we like it so.
All right, let's go back to the telephone. Hello, we know we like it so. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, 449-3095. Hello, yes, talk to me. Yes, Caller, you're not there. Let's try another call. Are you there? Yes?
Good afternoon, Mr. Pelty.
Good afternoon to you.
I tried to get you this spot, I didn't get you.
Okay.
Let me say something to you. Dominica is not under a no spell. You know the story of Egypt and Pharaoh, okay? And the Bible tells you God was the one who was handling his hand. He sent 10 plagues, but when the time came, God manifested himself. Okay? He sent his servants, he sent them, they had magicians. But when the time comes, God manifested himself. So Dominica is not under spell. Why we are like that is just because we put God out of our business and we are feeling it. But the time people will come down and call on God seriously, and you'll see what is happening. I am never afraid of what happened in Dominica. ID doesn't even shake me, doesn't tell nothing. No matter what happened, I learn to trust in God. Yes, and put my confidence in God. Okay, I know He's able to do exceedingly abundantly about all that we ever ask. Sometimes we want to work and think that, but sometimes God is the one who is withholding things till He's ready to manifest Himself. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, 449-3095. This lady is basically saying you don't, have enough confidence in God. Hello, talk to me. It will happen.
Good afternoon, Matt. Good afternoon, Dominica.
Good afternoon to you, yes.
In 2019, I made a statement about that second memorandum of understanding. But I made an error. I said the memorandum was written and signed in 2019, in 2019, I said, and it was in 2018, is that second memorandum that was written and signed in the conference room at the financial center that is in effect today. And Dominica has been signed over and handed to the Chinese. Now, what Skerrit is doing right now, he's building his army. He's recruiting police officers to turn against Dominicans. I'm asking the police officers, will they stand and turn the gun against their brother and sister, against Dominicans? I'm asking the police officers, will they turn the gun on us, on the flesh and blood, and not on the enemy, the real enemy? Skerrit doesn't love Dominica. Skerrit is a puppet leader acting in the presence of China. China is ruling Dominica. And God have mercy. Let us stand, people. They have invaded the churches and everywhere. But God, the Almighty, will deliver Dominica. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Hello, yes.
So you on Franklin point, or you come there and making wheezy of us now, man. Like not sarcasm, no, or you mocking us to you on Franklin.
We're mocking you. Why? You like it so?
But you on Franklin coming there mocking people and playing that Sparrow song, but that song is brilliant. Well, Matt, I wish I could write like Sparrow. I'll have to try. Matt is very, very interesting. Matt, I tell a lot of people to read the book of Deuteronomy in the Bible. God is not a hands-off approach kind of God. And when you say you trust in God, Matt, you know what you trust in?
Tell me.
The almighty dollar, US. Matt, let me tell you something. Matt, do not get the fear factor. It's minimal, you know, Matt. People get caught in a survival mood. Survival.
Well, the question I need to ask you, Blessing, because of course everybody think it's fair. You have been speaking out and speaking against, the regime and speaking out against what you believe or what you don't believe in. Why do you think Dominicans have so much fear? Speak to the people. Speak to the people.
Matt, listen to me. Why you went for us to go like Obia and all our murdering one another and stealing? We're doing so many things, Matt. We're doing evil and we're going to church every Sunday or Saturday and pray. Where's the God are we afraid of that is more powerful than man? It is all hypocritical and confusing and pretentious to do those things and then for you to say in the same breath, you're fearful of guns and scary. But hurricane coming, claiming people coming. Look at COVID come and all kind of things coming. Not even this morning, I told you about the social engineering. Matt, you know the last message you read this morning, Matt, that was a bit annoying and alarming, Matt. The person said, Matt, you hear me say, I call on Michael Astafan and Lennox Linton and Dr. Fountain and Bosso and everybody, Joshua Francis. You heard me say that this morning, Matt?
You did.
For somebody to have called, Matt, at the end of the program. They did not call because a lot of them are cowards. They're not fearful of nothing. For them to go all the mischief, molest all little children in the dark vehicles and do all the evil. They're not fearful, plenty of us. And said that Michael is the only one who made sense and was sober. That is social engineering. That is psychological warfare, Matt. So we are up against a giant, but Matt, we claim we love God and we trust God. And Matt, David slew Goliath with a sling and a stone. Samson slew the Philistine with a jackass jawbone. Matt, we're only saying we don't believe in them anymore. So I am just saying, Matt, Dominicans need to come to the realization what we are up against, and we have not felt it, what it is to lose a country to foreign invaders, foreign occupiers, aided and abetted by your own government, man. So the memorandum of understanding, no matter what it entails and in which way they have done it, man, it's unconstitutional, it's illegal. We need to get the U.S., if it's Donald Trump that have to come in Dominica and put 2 straps in Skerrit head, I'll be glad. But look at that, man. If Skerrit say he's so man and he's world boss, how can the world boss sanction the Caribbean, and including Dominica, Cuba, or everywhere, and tell them he's giving them an ultimatum? Either America or China. You know the world boss you are now? You're not supposed to be in that. But for you to slip this day, you must smoke high grade. Because I know you're worried. Is it Trump or Skerrit I'm talking about? Matt, you know no?
Oh,
Matt,
boy.
Matt, you know who I'm talking about?
You should know. You should know. You ask the question. You're asking a rhetorical question.
Okay, take care.
All right, thank you very much. They say the more you pray, the more you're wicked, eh? All the people who are afraid. What is the fear about? What is the fear about? You're church-going people. Good afternoon to you, cousin Tasha P. What are you afraid of?
From the time I know myself, I would see folks in church praying, quoting Bible, singing songs of praise to thee.
Dominicans always coming with that bullshit, circulating fear in the atmosphere. Nonsense. I never see that. Did the police tell them they were coming to shoot them? Look, stupid people. Exactly what Skerrit and his goons want to hear. Dominicans need to develop that. I don't give a do what you want attitude, but you won't stop us. It's sad listening to those people. Yes, they are fearful and feel that they can transfer the fear to others. That's all they're doing. They need to stop that BS. Best they don't call the radio station.
Just all the time. Bible God is the light, but we can light and criticize.
If you're a true Christian, you would stand.
So damn blasted, you love. Mother wicked, it's there who needs the Lord.
Good afternoon to you, lady.
My next door neighbor, she go like she wake up grocery rolling, blasting gospel music like the place full of demons. But look, I am that same lady spending money.
If they say they're Christians, they would stand, huh?
That story did not shock me, cause I don't see.
I'm sure the Jesus they worship every day would stand for righteousness.
I'm serving more than one master. They don't forfeit their day while they fast and pray and look the other way. Once they get paid, but the wicked, they so damn blasted, unscrupulous. They will deal with the devil, the comfortable, they treacherous. They like to dance, they like to sing. Praise and worship is the thing. weeds. They're taking flight to blight the innocent all about.
They're taking flight on a broom.
Wicked. They saw that blasphemy, unscrupulous.
They're taking flight.
Wicked. It's they who need the Lord.
They who need the Lord. Line there, Tasha. It's they that need the Lord. Wicked and hypocrite. Somebody says public servants are the most cowardly people in Dominica. They simply can't speak out for their rights, huh?
We have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of the Lord. I condemn no one because I know I'm guilty too. But when they broke, you be thoughtless with their torment, and everybody knows they vandalizing and deflating those who try it. Religion, in my opinion, is a helping hand to your fellow man, but the laity up to the clergy, baptizing hypocrisy, that's why the church empty, mother wicked.
Somebody's asking, man, how were the walls of Jericho brought down? Those standing in God's army must stand and profess the truth all the time. Then all will fall in place, huh?
With them people, please. They try to hurt, treat you like that. The church needs a general cleaning up.
The church needs a general cleaning up, boy. While the Christians stand up, look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I a real Christian? Or am I a hypocrite? You have to stand for the truth. Stand for righteousness. 235 is it 235? 232. Hello, talk to me on the radio.
And they'll crucify us.
They'll crucify you. Who will crucify you? 44930. Oh, they'll crucify you. You're a real Christian. You'll stand, stand for it. Christ was crucified for us, right? And you want to live like Christ? Just don't complain. Don't complain. Don't complain. Don't complain. JD. I always remember the ground that we walk on will be our roof tomorrow. There's nothing to fear.
Some people believe that they're greater than you.
That message is for you and I and everyone else.
On, I thought they will never die. You and I wonder why. Nothing here will last forever. This will serve as a reminder. All who playing holy and mighty, with them in their fame and their money. When the master call,
what is there to fear? What is there to fear?
The ground that we walking on.
Sing that song, Dominica.
The ground that we walking on. One day will be.
I'm hearing that every preacher these days making reference to this song.
No exemption, no extension. When the master call, no chance would save you, no chance would bear you. When the master call,
you have to answer that call, boy. You got to go.
I steady ground that we walking on. One day will be a rule. Be careful of the treat for the people. people, treat people right.
We're just coming out of the Calypso season.
You could be the world's richest tycoon.
Our monarch. That song will last on for live forever, boy.
Create a kind of my native disease. And you are no place to run, no place to hide. And the great man don't accept right.
No bribes.
You could buy and trade the whole, and you still lose your soul.
You'll lose your soul. You better get it right. The ground that we're walking on. I just love that song.
The ground that we're walking on, one day will be a road. There'll be no immunity from sinful or holy when the master call.
When the master call.
No special favor for the children master when the master call.
You can have doctorate, all the doctorate in the world.
When you got to go.
You got to go. This is the talk on the block. Hey, fat boy, how you doing, man? Oh boy, you missed it there. 405, that's the number they call. The Lotto. Oh boy, your hat skipped, huh? Mr. Ali, you love this line, eh? When the master calls, no doctor can say no. You got to go.
Forget the foundation that was laid. If God who gave human the wisdom.
Somebody says, let all the Christians know that fear is the opposite of faith.
So I think that they are
the things that Job feared came upon him, and the same it will to those who possess or profess to be Christians. Huh? Those hypocrites out there. Pastor Randy Rodney, happy birthday. On the telephone, 241. Yeah, no, talk to me. Uh-oh.
When the master calls, when the master calls, sacrifice of human blood, what I got on that board. When the master calls, when you got to go, you got to go. I steady grounded.
All right. Hello, talk to me on the telephone. Are you there? Uh-oh, we keep missing the calls. Are you there? Hello, talk to me. Yes. Uh-huh. The Fred Lennox and Thompson function. Okay. You don't say that. Well, according to Checo, you have to give them prayers, right? Let's go, Checo. Let's go. In the afternoon, of course. We're still here. I'm sorry you missed your voice there, boy.
I've never been a priest, nor have been a pastor. But from where I stand,
coming alive on the talk on the block.
She thinks that we see people.
Checo, try again.
It is very clear that there are demons out there.
There's some demons out there.
We need to stop this evil spirit from invading our churches and public office. Evil and good can be in.
I just got some new information that the road in the Springfield Antrim area is cleared at this time.
She's happening in our face. Behave like they don't say. She can carry 100 volts, but good can block out. My uncle wants to snap again, but this time I am uncle pray. So open our eyes and stop. The things they will do if we play their part. We have pastors from the east and west and central and Africa.
Sing with me. Don't be afraid. You're just standing for your rights, huh? And support the cause come Thursday for electoral reform.
Please pray for the churches. Please pray for the police. They are fighting battles that should not exist. If churches would pray and police would arrest, take out them demons and clean up all comments.
Somebody says, my mother used to tell me, there's one Christian she know in Castle Bruce. It's Colmore Christian. He was the only person with that last name.
If the country in a trance, people live that in evil playing like a pharaoh, you say that my people. The people say you get too long, uncles are waiting for my son. It's appropriate for money, destroying the economy. So, open our eyes and stop.
Hey, Tessa. Your heart in your pocket, boy. I hope you're not afraid to stand, eh? On the 19th. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yes? Hello, talk to me, yes? Uh-huh. We have got
Franklin writing a song inside them, and I don't hear him again.
Franklin's back on the news. He loved the other song. He loved the other one. He loved the other one.
Oh, Matt, let me say something quickly, my brother.
Go ahead.
Matt, all the ground that we're walking on, the pastors and them like, and they're talking about, are they saying that to avoid the conversation, Matt?
I don't think. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think they can.
Yes, Matt, they are deflecting their attention, Matt, using some soft thing and talk about the caliphs too, rather than talk about the criminals in this country. And Matt, I can clearly see what motivated Hunter to write that song, you know, Matt, because he went into the bowels of the beast a bit so deep, and he realized how dark, dirty, and destructive and evil it is. And when he came out, Matt, that was the revelatory revolution or revelation he came out with, Matt, because that song is saying so much. And Pastor, stop referring to the man song, Hunter, copyright. And I am saying, talk about the criminality that happening in the country and leave this song alone.
Well, you'll have to talk to Hunter about that. I can't tell you the reason behind his writing. That's for him to decide. It's a real song. I think it's for everybody. We all have to face that reality someday. Tessa and of course, Lucille, you happy now?
If you're not a passport seller, your bank account will in for sure. Nothing is being exported out of this country anymore. The only people doing well are the crooks who have passports to sell. Patriot and king that I am. Conditions forcing me to come up with a scam. I've got in my mind to the highest. I take it on my picture. I put it in the fire. But I have to be smarter. I know what I can't call. I got in my body, big strong. I know how to choice more. I know what I can't call. If the police catch me, I'll pay them all. We know I don't get corruption. The only person that I am with Mr. Let no hey. Yeah.
2:49 is the afternoon time. Talk to me, yes? Uh-huh.
Mr. Bertie,
Yes.
people saying has so much to say about Christians.
Mm-hmm.
I know there are those that are misbehaving, that are not in tune with God.
Those are
They do what they
hypocrites.
want.
And those are,
People who are Christians who are living up to their standard.
I agree.
But the person that is, listen to me, the person that is singing that song presently, he was a Christian. And he's not there. And he's singing his song. We have nothing to tell him. That is, he has his life to be he and God. Spirit.
What would you describe as a Christian? What would you describe as a Christian?
Huh?
What would you describe as a Christian?
A Christian is a person that is born again.
Is born again?
Washed in the blood of Jesus Christ. The person is living by
and living like Christ.
I said born again.
I said living like Christ as well.
You have to. We are not perfect people. We have to strive to perfection. As the Bible
I'm saying living like Christ, doing what Christ did in His time.
Yes, but listen, you asked me a question, and I'm answering you.
I'm answering you too because we're having a little debate here.
We're talking about a born again Christian.
You can be born again and not behave like a Christian. That's my point to you.
I'm explaining to you what is Christianity there.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Bible tells in the book of Acts, they were called Christians because they were following Christ, doing what Christ do. But as human beings, you fail. But some people, they like to put blows on Christian, and when things happening, that is when they call in the Christian, come and pray.
So you don't believe that there are hypocrite Christians as well? You're preaching the word of God and not living like God?
You do not take a step from your eyes. You have a big...
I never claimed that anybody is, but I'm telling you, do you think that you live like Christ?
Well, do not try my best, Mr. Pelty.
Well, that's
Nobody can put their hand on me and say anything about me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All they can say about me, I like to talk.
You like to talk?
And I am a beautiful person.
Okay.
And I'm trying my best. Who know me there. I am going to August to be 44 years in the Christian faith.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm trying my best. My son is in, my grandson is in there.
Well, no, I'm not saying that you're not a Christian. I'm saying that some people preach Christianity every day and don't do like Christ. They don't live like Christ. They, this go to church on a Sunday, on a Saturday, and they don't behave like Christ would.
Yeah, but the Bible tells you.
It doesn't mean if you're born again, and we see them all the time. It doesn't mean that you're born again. You are a Christian, You can be baptized 30 times and you don't behave like Christ. I don't refer to you as a Christian.
Be a hearer, don't be a hearer of the word. Another doer. You hear the word, you live by it. You have to preach it and live by it. What you preach, you live by it. That is how it is.
All right,
not everybody is here Bible and go to church on Sunday. They are Christians.
You're making my point. I'm saying not everybody who are born again are Christian. I asked you the question. You said they have to be born again. I'm saying, man, if they don't live like Christ, what happens?
Well, that is you call it hypocrite person.
All right, caller. Thank you very much. I think we have had enough of that one. 252. Hello, talk to me. Yes. Interesting.
Good afternoon, Matt.
Yes, good afternoon. Yes. How you doing?
Matt, I good.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, about the road in the Springfield area.
Yes.
They only brought to you the information that the road is clear.
They actually told me that the road was blocked. They said that earlier.
Right. It's on block now with the help of a small company called Speedy Recovery. These are the guys doing the magic on the road.
So you're saying that they should have said that too?
Well, what I'm saying, I'm telling the people now that the people that are doing certain things on the island, they must be given thanks for it now, because we in a country where everything that is done is the Chinese. So while some people might believe, well, the Chinese go and clear the road because it's the Chinese that have to do the job there, it's the Chinese that in charge. It's Speedy Recovery that was able to go there and work on things and got the road clear.
All right. So compliments to Speedy Recovery then. Speedy Recovery. Thank you very much. Okay. Hello. Let's move on there. Thank you very much. Yes.
Hey,
Good.
Mark, good afternoon.
How you doing? How you doing? Yes.
I'm holding on, man. I get to, I forget
Yes.
most of the thing I was going to say, but I'm trying to keep it to
Yeah.
But, you see that Christian thing there is a hell of a topic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, a lot of people, Matt,
Yes.
the way I see the Caesar elderly man the other day, if Christ had to come as an ugly man like me, they will put him for a straight nose, man, maybe pretty like scary. Yeah, anyway, I will try to be early on this afternoon.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Now, if I open that Christian topic, it will have many, many, many views. Hello. Yes. Talk to me. Yes.
Matt,
Uh-huh.
you were just playing a song of Dice there.
Yes.
I'm interested in a line that says about when he take out his picture,
Yes.
if the police catch him, he will pay them. I want you to ask Hunter if he know anything about that song.
All right, Hunter, you heard the question. All right. Thank you very much. 44930. So many controversies there. Little controversy servicing. Hello, talk to me on the telephone, yeah?
Good afternoon, Matt.
How you doing? How you doing?
Not bad at all.
Okay.
Matt, I should not go in that regime when it was bad.
What?
Nothing work forever when man do evil to govern people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
Brainwash people, have people at the barracks, and they don't know if they're going or they're coming. This time he had to go. Straight must go by the hook or the crook. That's all about it.
All right, okay. Don't complain in 2020 he did this one. JD. Somebody says I should bring up the Christianity topic. I can tell you that will be for the entire day. Everybody has their own interpretation.
You know, election just over. Can I get $2 to buy a pound of sugar?
I'm saying you're not a Christian if you don't leave
Me child belly.
like Christ did.
You know the deal with any people. You make it a 50. But when the wrath is this, come out there with your foolishness. It's you who want it so. Don't ask me nothing to borrow. You used to chant 5 more years, also proudly.
On the telephone 255, yes? Uh-huh.
On the telephone, boots on the ground.
Yes, sir.
But the point I was just making was not just the road business. You know?
Now I'm talking about you because you mentioned I understood perfectly what you're saying, that the person who sent me the message should have said who did the job. That's what your message was.
Yes, no. I still did not finish.
Okay.
Because what I'm saying, I'm talking about the same God that we're all talking about.
Okay.
Because the God that we're talking about, everybody have their God that they give praise to.
Right.
But there's one main God, is Jesus and his Father.
Mm-hmm.
And anytime you're not going the way of Jesus and his Father, you go in the way of the wrong God. You know the Chinese have their God, man.
Yes, of course.
Right. But they don't want to hear nothing about Jesus. And they don't want to hear nothing about Allah. They don't want to hear nothing about Yahweh. They have their God. Their God is on earth. Their God not the God we're thinking of. And a lot of people believe that because of that type of God, that's where your rights are. If that God have something written saying that you have no rights, you must not ever do what that God says. And what is happening in Dominica is we are now governed by a God that is not the real God. But you know, the people have a freedom to associate with anybody they want, or any organization they want. In the U.S. now, Matt, all now Donald Trump, who is the big man, have to reverse a decision he made, you know, because they have a guy to send back to his country because they say he did not demonstrate the U.S. policy and he was preaching something different. So they want to send him out of the U.S. But do you know, because of the man's freedom of speech and freedom of association, the man have the right to stay in the U.S. The court is reversing that decision. In Dominica, our people believe we don't have rights. We have rights. The court just sent a decision showing that the 7th of March it was, in 2017
Mm-hmm.
when the people came out and they took Lennox Linton, they took Thompson Fountain, they took Edison James, they took the Speaker of the House, all of them, and charged them because they wanted to put them under the condition they wanted. And they charged them and put them in court. You know, the court give them their freedom because they had the rights and their rights was violated. Our people have to come out on the 19th. We need to let our people understand the God that gives us right to walk the earth is the same God that go and turn over all the tables in the market because he wasn't satisfied with things that was going on. We the people not satisfied with what is going on. And we need to do the things that have to be done in order that we can correct it. We need to stand up and we need to show that we have the right to shut down the country and make decisions that will be in the interest of the people, for the people, by the people. So on the 19th, people, it is our right to go out there and demonstrate that freedom of speech, freedom of association, freedom of our freedom then, that is there. We must go out and take it and make sure we show the government that they are not their God. They are not our God. They are their God, not our God. Our God gives us the right to walk the earth. That's the ground that we're stepping on. One day will become our roof.
All right, somebody saying, afraid of who? Afraid of what? Forward we go to protest by our Parliament building on the 19th of March. The power in the people is always greater than the people in power. Plenty of us know that.
The right decision, policies and leadership. They can either empower the young people or create barriers that will stifle our ambition.
So I'm hoping that you understand Christianity is just not about saying you're Christian every day.
So Mr. She, what's going on? The more we try, distance getting down. You create
Live and do the works of Christ.
an imagination of a bright, prosperous, wealthy nation.
See, somebody says, Matt, you're right. And at the end, she answered your question. She was twisting around, but at the end, she answered the question. There are so many hypocrites out there. Preaching Christianity every day. It's 2:58 in the afternoon.
You present a lot of things.
That's our final call for the afternoon. Hello, yes? Quickly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mason. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, yes.
But sometimes, as even parents, we have to be the example to our children. When I was growing up, a pastor, a priest, a nurse, or a teacher, whoever, you look up to these people in society with respect. My mother used to say, parents teach us things and then, you pay attention to a lot of stuff. My mother used to say, one Christian she know in Cassie Bruce. It's called more Christian. He made children, but they was Roto, so he was still the person with that last name. And by his example, but if I do something, even if I am right like this sun that's shining in the sky, and I call him and I tell him, he will still say, leave that alone. I will give you this, I will give you that, just for peace. So I look at him as a person, you can look up to by his last name as a Christian. Behave like a Christian. Because sometimes even these people at in church, people outside that don't profess to be Christians, you can count on them.
Thank you.
Better than you can look at the people that's supposed to be an example or be your brother or sister in the church. That's why I don't go to church no more. Because you sitting down around them is no different like you sitting down around Satan. But I know one Christian and I look at him as a good example to me. I call him uncle, he's not my uncle, we are first cousins. So that's the only person my mother used to say, and anybody in Canterbury to tell you, that's the only Christian they know.
All right, caller. We've got to go. That if I open up the subject of Christianity, oh boy.
working for small money.
And if God would show his face sometime in the night, you know, they said he can come at any time. You'll be very surprised.
Nothing coming through.
You will be very surprised.
You just smiling, there's that grumbling. She quarreled with
Someone said I should say to my friend Boots on the Ground, while Speedy Recovery will be sending an invoice and the pay is tax. So they're not doing it for free, right? Hey man, look it.
work and determination. We can reach our destination.
And somebody's also saying that Jesus was also a radical. He turned over tables in the temple, and he was bold and fierce. So why should we fear? What are we fearful for?
Stuck in the cycle of stagnation. For corruption, great limitation, and overwhelming sense of frustration. Every day he says he has reality. He cannot provide for his family, losing his dignity and his sanity while still waiting for his opportunity. Some call you a blood, some call you a
Mr. Brian Linton, somebody saying hi to you, wherever you are. Mr. Brian Linton, good afternoon to you.
so we can't hope. You're a dream killer. Disregard of mental health while you busy getting well. You're a dream killer.
It's time for Flow.
6 p.m. at The Factory, Valley Road, Roseau, Dominica. Our entertainment lineup features DJ Rams, Unstoppable DJ Slim, Selector Urban, Ecstasy Band. From Guadeloupe, French soca lovers own DJ Dunkers. And for the first time in Dominica, the soca boss himself, DJ Gel. Plus, you never know who else will touch the stage. Tickets cost $165 EC. Complimentary brunch served 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Tickets available online on Eventbrite. For physical tickets, contact one of our official Aura ambassadors. All tickets must be purchased in advance. No ticket sales at the venue. Limited bottle and table service available. Contact us at 2contagiousent@gmail.com. This event is brought to you by 2 Contagious Entertainment and Elite Productions. Stay connected.